Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a very profound topic: Stoic lessons to handle disrespect like a king. Dive in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and learn how to become unshakable in the face of life's challenges. Hit the subscribe button below and let's keep this journey going together. If you're ready, let's dive in. Lesson number 1. Anger is not a sign of strength, but of weakness. The common misconception is that anger equates to strength. In reality, anger often serves as a mask for underlying vulnerabilities. It's an immediate reaction, an emotional reflex that temporarily covers up deeper issues. Think of it this way. When a volcano erupts, it's not a display of strength. It's a release of built-up pressure. Similarly, anger is often the eruption of emotions that have been building beneath the surface. Let's explore a concept known as emotional intelligence. It's the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions effectively. This skill is a hallmark of true strength. Emotional intelligence allows us to control our responses, to think before we react. It enables us to communicate our needs and feelings clearly, even in the face of adversity. True strength lies in self-awareness and the ability to navigate emotions with grace. To master anger, we must first understand its anatomy. Anger often stems from fear, frustration, or insecurity. It's a defense mechanism, a reaction to a perceived threat. And while it might provide a momentary burst of energy, it's short-lived and rarely productive. In the brain, the amygdala is responsible for processing emotions, including anger. When it's triggered, it can overpower the rationale part of our brain, leading to impulsive and often regrettable actions. True strength lies in resilience, not reaction. It's the ability to face adversity and challenges with composure, wisdom, and grace. It's about bouncing back from setbacks with newfound wisdom and strength. Resilience is not about avoiding emotions. It's about embracing them, understanding them, and then choosing how to respond. It's about recognizing that anger doesn't solve problems. It often exacerbates them. So, how can we master our emotions and replace anger with resilience? Number 1. Self-awareness. Regularly check in with your emotions. Understand what triggers your anger. Number 2. Pause and breathe. Before reacting, take a deep breath. This simple action can create a space for rational thinking. Number 3. Empathy. Try to understand the perspectives of others, even in the heat of the moment. Number 4. Communication. Express your feelings and needs calmly and clearly, fostering understanding. Number 5. Seek solutions. Rather than dwelling on anger, focus on finding solutions to the underlying issues. Embrace your emotions, understand them, and choose strength over reaction. Remember, you have the power within you to be a pillar of strength and wisdom. Lesson number 2. Set clear boundaries and know when to assert themselves. Boundaries are like the fences around your emotional and mental space. They are the foundation of healthy relationships and personal well-being. Setting clear boundaries is not about being selfish. It's about self-care and maintaining respect for yourself and others. Imagine boundaries as the lines on a soccer field. They define the playing field, the rules, and the expectations. Without these lines, chaos can ensue. The same principle applies in our lives. Setting boundaries is a manifestation of self-respect. When you define your limits, you communicate your self-worth. This act of self-respect is not about arrogance, but rather about creating the space to thrive emotionally, mentally, and physically. It's akin to valuing your own time, energy, and feelings, much like a bank protecting its assets. This is where assertiveness and self-assuredness come into play. Now, it's important to understand the difference between assertiveness and aggressiveness. Being assertive means expressing your needs, beliefs, and boundaries while respecting the rights of others. It's a healthy form of communication. On the other hand, aggressiveness is about pushing your needs at the expense of others, often violating their boundaries. It's forceful, disrespectful, and detrimental to relationships. Boundaries and assertiveness play a pivotal role in relationships. By setting clear boundaries, you establish mutual respect and a deeper understanding of one another's needs. In contrast, the absence of boundaries can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and emotional turmoil. It's in knowing when and how to assert yourself that you maintain balance and harmony in your connections. Setting clear boundaries and knowing when to assert themselves is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence and healthier relationships. It's an act of self-respect, a commitment to your own well-being, and a bridge to more meaningful connections. Lesson number 3. Lead by example and understand that respect is earned, not demanded. Respect is a fundamental aspect of human relationships. It's a reflection of the regard and admiration we hold for others. It's a two-way street, a mutual exchange that is based on trust and appreciation. Think of respect as a bridge connecting people. It's not something that can be forced or demanded. It's something that is willingly offered and reciprocated. One of the key elements in earning respect is authenticity. When you're authentic, you show your true self, your values, and your principles. Authenticity creates a genuine connection, one that invites respect. It's about being transparent, about not pretending to be someone you're not. Authenticity is magnetic. It draws people in, making them more likely to respect and trust you. Consistency in character is another crucial factor in earning respect. When your words and actions align over time, people see you as reliable and trustworthy. They appreciate your predictability. Consistency is not about being stagnant. It's about staying true to your values and principles, even as you evolve. It's the reliability that builds respect. Respect is often a reflection of your behavior and how you treat others. It's not about demanding respect, but demonstrating it through your actions. When you show respect to others, you often receive it in return. Acts of kindness, empathy, and active listening all contribute to building respect. These actions form the basis of trust and regard. Remember, respect is not a right. It's a gift that flows naturally when we cultivate it within ourselves. Understanding that respect is earned, not demanded, is a powerful realization. It's about being authentic, consistent, and showing respect through your actions. It's a transformation that can enrich your relationships and elevate your character. Lesson number 4. Kings don't engage in every conflict. Understand the art of selective battles, the power of discernment, and the path to true leadership. At the heart of this wisdom lies a fundamental truth. Leadership is not about engaging in every conflict, but about choosing your battles wisely. It's the ability to distinguish between what's worth your energy and what's not. Think of the great leaders throughout history. They didn't involve themselves in every skirmish, but reserved their strength for significant battles. This is where their true power and influence emerged. To follow in the footsteps of wise men in essence, discernment is about recognizing the significance of a battle in the grand scheme of things. It's about understanding when a conflict aligns with your purpose and values. Selective engagement often involves strategic withdrawal. It's about stepping back from conflicts that do not serve your greater purpose. This withdrawal is not a sign of weakness, but a display of wisdom. Think of it as a chess game. In chess, you don't move every piece in every turn. You strategically position them for the most significant impact. Similarly, in life, kings withdraw to position themselves for more important conflicts. Every battle comes with a cost, be it in time, energy, or emotional strain. The wise leader evaluates this cost and assesses whether it's worth the investment. you must cultivate discernment and selectivity. Discernment is the ability to judge well, to differentiate between trivial conflicts and those that truly matter. Lesson number 5. Rise above negativity and focus on the higher purpose. Negativity often clouds our perspective, making us lose sight of the bigger picture. To rise above it, we must first understand the power of our perspective and the influence it has on our experiences. Imagine looking at a beautiful landscape through a dirty window. You may not appreciate its beauty until you clean the glass. Similarly, rising above negativity often requires cleaning the window through which we view life. Negativity can manifest in various forms: self-doubt, criticism, pessimism, or external negativity from others. Its impact on our well-being and progress is profound. It can paralyze us, hinder our decision-making, and prevent us from pursuing our higher purpose. It's like an anchor, holding us back from our true potential. Rising above negativity is a conscious choice. It involves developing resilience, emotional intelligence, and a commitment to personal growth. It's about understanding that negativity is a part of life but doesn't have to define it. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. To rise above negativity, it's essential to have a clear sense of purpose. Your higher purpose is your guiding light, your reason for being, and your source of inspiration. It's what keeps you going when faced with challenges and adversity. When you have a higher purpose, negativity loses its grip on you because you're focused on something greater. Lesson number 6. Kill them with kindness. Kindness is one of the most underestimated superpowers of the human soul. It's a force that can overcome even the strongest negativity, hostility, or resentment. Think of kindness as the sunlight that breaks through the darkest clouds. It's a healing balm for the wounds of the soul, a bridge that connects people, and a magnet that draws positivity into our lives. The paradox of kindness is that it's often most needed when it's least expected. When someone responds to hostility with kindness, they disrupt the usual cycle of negativity and aggression. It's not about being weak or submissive. It's about breaking the pattern of hostility and opening a door to understanding and resolution. Kindness is a transformative force, not only for the recipient, but also for the giver. When you kill negativity with kindness, you change the narrative and perspectives. What was once a battle becomes an opportunity for growth and connection. The act of kindness initiates a ripple effect that can change lives. Responding with kindness in the face of negativity is an art. It's a conscious choice to not react, but respond with empathy, compassion, and understanding. It's about asking yourself, how can I make this situation better? How can I break the cycle of negativity? So, how can we master the art of killing negativity with kindness? Number 1, pause and breathe. Before responding, take a moment to collect your thoughts and emotions. Number 2, empathize. Try to understand the perspective and emotions of the other person. Number 3, choose words carefully. Respond with words that promote understanding and resolution. Number 4, offer a kind gesture. Sometimes, a simple act of kindness can disarm negativity. If some disrespects you in a verbally abusive manner, you should walk away. No words needed. The best response is none. Have empathy for that person because they are most likely suffering, but you choose not to engage with them. Lesson number 7. It's their karma, not yours. If you don't believe in karma, then believe in quantum physics. Whatever you put out there will come back to you. Karma, often described as the law of cause and effect, is a concept deeply rooted in Eastern philosophy. It suggests that our actions, both good and bad, have consequences that eventually return to us. It's the idea that what we put out into the world comes back to us in some form. In essence, Karma teaches us that we are the architects of our own destiny, shaping it through our choices and actions. One of the most liberating aspects of understanding, it's their karma, not yours, is that it encourages us to let go of the burdens of other people's actions and choices. It's a reminder that we're responsible for our own karma, not someone else's. When we release the weight of trying to control or fix others, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Understanding it's their karma, not yours, is a pathway to inner peace. It means accepting that you can't change others, but you can change how you respond. It's about recognizing that your peace and happiness aren't dependent on external circumstances or the actions of others. They come from within. Karma, in its essence, empowers us to make conscious and positive choices. It encourages us to act with compassion, kindness, and integrity, knowing that these actions will shape our own destiny. It's about taking responsibility for our lives and understanding that we have the power to create a more positive and harmonious world. The forgiveness part is hard when they act like they did nothing wrong. You feel like that makes you want to leave them alone for good when they can't take accountability for their part. Then it's easy to move forward and forgive when they're no longer a part of your life. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more motivational content. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, your words hold power, and by speaking less when necessary, you can create more meaningful connections and impact in your life. Let's work towards greater self-awareness and the pursuit of a more stoic way of living. Until next time, my friends, stay mindful and keep growing towards your best self.